First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
It's a swinging bunt. Up the line. Cozart has it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right
there. Digging in, Yoan Moncada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. James Shields will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game James Shields on the mound. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind in the count. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Thoughts, Dan, who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the Angels Cardinals take a 1-0 lead. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Here's Justin Upton now.
Left fielder, Justin.
As Shade starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here's Albert now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. And right into the shift. Right to Sanchez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it. Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air to left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Nicky.
Now at the plate, Nicky Delmonico. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's 0 for 8.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The next 0-2. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. This is pulled into right. Garcia is there, one away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. Five-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot here to left, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle, 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Leori.
Coming to the plate now, Leori Garcia. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Simmons shading to his right. 2 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 5.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Sanchez, a 25-year-old, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And Shields back to work now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He grounds it sharply to third. The second for 1. On to first, the double play.
At center fielder, number 27.
Ready for another chance, Mike Trout.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work. And he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Shields pauses. 0-1 on its way. And Upton a bit early on this one as this is hit well, but well fouled down the left field line. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead. Seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Cole Calhoun as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Angels. Leading off the inning, Charlie Tilson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Shohei Ohtani now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Cozart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's Luis Valbuena now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Cozart aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded up to first baseline. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Riding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Tilson is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a drive out to left center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that one just missed outside. And that's over. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
3-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third. Cozart is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. 1 away, and here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Very weakly on the ground. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up.
Albert Pujols.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And that's out number 1. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia on the run. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Weak chopper up the line. It's foul, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Late that time for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yolmer Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Angels are out in front, 5-0. Scahill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52.
Standing in, Zach Kozar. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson brings it in. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Valbuena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher, Martin.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. Popped him up. Maldonado moving to his left, and that's the third out. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler to get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Now in the box, Justin Upton. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Here's Albert now.
Number 5, Albert.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, but foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets fouled. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox nothing. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
One of the keys to pitch. This guy's rolling along. So far, over been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A little bouncer. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the... In now is Andrelton Simmons. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
In now, Martin Maldonado. Hit in the air down the left field line. Garcia sprinting after it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn. Now batting, Leury Garcia, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. Valbuena is there. 1 down. So coming to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
8-0 the final today. Los Angeles blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Shohei Ohtani pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. White Sox, no runs, only 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you, please drive home safely.